Hi, I'm Kara.
And I'm Brian.
And we are the
Leightys.
Welcome to the Leighty Life, guys. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time because it's...
What?
Okay. Disclaimer, Brian will probably laugh through this whole video because he makes fun of me all the time. I've been wanting to do this video forever since I'm very passionate about being debt-free. Me and my husband are. Right, honey?
Yep.
We just feel it's important to get our testimony out there to show you guys that you can become debt-free and you don't have to be a slave to the lender like we once were. We're kind of going to give you just sort of like a background about what we did and how we did it and how you guys can get on that journey of becoming debt-free. So, you want to start us off?
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much like growing up or like that, really didn't have any debt or like that. Is probably around the time we got married or like that, like we had like a lot of stuff, like we're just starting out, like, you know, getting a house.
Which we did probably the wrong way, and then we should have.
Yeah, like we did like the 0 down, and then like, you know, got like a brand new car, a bed, and all the things with the house, like that, you know.
Wedding rings, student loans.
All that stuff, yep. Like piled up. I think when we originally started, we had like around like 42,000 or something like that. We had we needed to pay off, and so like we got married in 2007, and it was around the fall of 2008 or like that. You know, we decided like we needed to, you know, figure out, you know, like get on the same page with it or like that, you know, like, and so we decided to go ahead and do FPU at our church, Financial Peace University, which is Dave Ramsey's program. It's kind of like, I think when we first took it, it was like a 13-week program or like that, but they have it as a 9-week, which is a lot better now because it was really long before.
You can take that class like anywhere. You basically, I'm gonna put everything in the description below, but you pretty much go to daveramsey.com, look up, actually you can go to fpu.com specifically, and you type in your zip code, and then it will kind of show you where they're offering the class. It's like a $100 course. It's 9 weeks. You learn about everything from like just basic budgeting to, you know, the debt snowball, how Dave Ramsey does it, and, you know, paying off your debt little by little in order to have financial freedom. Ever since we took it, we realized how much that it impacted our life and how much benefit it was to us that we now offer it through our photography business to new clients that are getting married. Money issues are the #1 cause of divorce in America, and you know what? Nobody wants to get divorced. I mean, come on. It's like, I mean, it's more expensive. So it's like you spend all that money to get married, and then you get it, you know, it's just not worth it. We took that course when we were first married. We started on the debt snowball. We had car loans, we had student loans,
credit cards.
Yeah, we had everything you can imagine. Paid off all of that, I think within like a few years.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3 years. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. So then the only thing we had at that point was to pay our house off, and originally we wanted to pay it off anyway, but it was going to take us a while. But we were prepared to do it. We bought our house for $142,500. And so, of course, like, you're paying like the minimum or whatever, so we were going to start chunking money on top of it. I was kind of like in between jobs, I mean, our income was like, it was pretty low for a while, and we were down to like 1 car because we sold my car to my sister to help us to pay some debt and stuff like that.
Disclaimer, we really didn't do it to, you know, we paid it off with that, but basically, you know, we did it more as a blessing to her. Really gave her a pretty good deal on it. We were down to a car, his truck, and it's like a stick shift, and I'm not like, I mean, if I had to drive a stick shift, I would, but I don't really prefer it. So he did most of the driving then, and so, all the driving. We had to make sacrifices. We couldn't always go out to eat with our friends. Like, I would get like really annoyed and like upset because I wanted to go hang out, you know, and so it was kind of like you had to just live like no one else so you could live like no one else, and that's kind of what we did for X amount of time. And so once we got pregnant with Jonah, I was trying to get another job, so I got a job in Buckhead, and I needed a way to commute there because we only had 1 car at the time. So we were looking for like used cars, and you know, Dave really encourages you to kind of just pay cash for a lot of stuff.
and to go used and stuff, but it was like at the time the prices were so spiked for used vehicles that we found a couple that were good, but to us, like, it made more sense to buy something newer, and we already had, and we don't recommend this, you know, this is not like, it's not like the Dave Ramsey way to do things, but because we kind of had those sort of values instilled in us to just pay it off, pretty much all of my income went to paying off that car. Within like
less than 6 months.
Yeah, in less than 6 months we paid off the vehicle. It was like, how much was it? Like 13,000 or more?
Something like that, yeah.
Definitely don't recommend if you're getting out of debt to get back into debt and get a loan of any sort of whatever. But for us, it seemed like the most logical choice because, again, I was driving into the city. So, like, I was going to have to be putting miles on a car. And I'm like, well, does it make sense for a used car or old car? You know what I mean? We paid it off. That's why Dave won't let us come to his office to go scream debt-free. Oh, my camera's about to end. Yeah. I did charge my battery.
So basically we paid that off, then we were, you know, debt-free there, and then basically ended up getting an inheritance or like that from in the family, and that allowed us to go and actually pay off our house, and so now we're kind of in a similar situation of, I mean, obviously we're on a cruise, we're getting to do some fun things like that, but we're actually kind of in a similar situation where we're, you know, trying to, like, for example, like, we still have, like, a pretty small car, and, like, it gets stressful when, like, you have family in town or something.
Yeah, the two kids take up a lot of space. I have a Honda Fit. That's what we bought. Yeah. And so right now we're in a position where we are completely debt-free. Yay! You're supposed to clap. Yay! Okay, that's okay, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian doesn't really get excited.
Yeah.
It's a blessing because we're totally, completely debt-free. We don't owe anything on our house.
Yeah.
But yet, you know, we're having to wait because we are currently saving up to pay cash for our next house.
Yep.
We are paying for our house. Like, legit, like, here's cash. I mean, I'm not going to give cash to the person, but you know what I mean? Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're excited about that.
Yep.
And then we're also kind of like, we're back in that whole thing of, like, trying to be patient and trying to wait things out because I really need a bigger car, but I really need a bigger house first.
Yeah.
So,
and we figure, obviously, well, number one, like, a bigger car won't fit in our garage, and so, you know, a house is going to go up in value, and then cars can go down, so we figure, you know, live with the car and get the house, and so the house is going up in value.
And we can, you know, we're waiting, we're thinking, sorry to interrupt you, but whatever.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're waiting, and we're thinking that we're going to move probably when? Summer, fall,
sometime
next year?
Yeah.
So,
definitely next year.
We'll get you guys an update, but we wanted to kind of just make a little video, tell you our story, and tell you that it's possible. You know, like, I come from a family that, like, you know, I was well taken care of, but, like, financially, like, my parents just didn't really do things in a way that would benefit them and build a legacy, and that's what we want to do for our kids. And so we want to encourage you guys to do that, you know, to dig into Dave Ramsey, to see what he's all about, to find a plan that works for your family, to build your legacy, rewrite your blueprint, change your family tree. It is so important to us that we do this, not only just for us, you know, but for our children and our children's children, you know, that they'll take those tactics with them and that knowledge with them. But we want to thank you guys so much for joining us on this little video that we made, and stay tuned for more as we give you more updates on our house thing. But we're so excited, so we'll do the debt-free scream. Ready to end our video? No?
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I'm debt-free!
You're debt-free. What? Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.